welcome to Bobcat Stadium. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. The Cougars head coach told me one of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock, really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Guys?
All right, Holly. So the Washington State Cougars offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide.
Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Cougars want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Quickly complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Cougars! They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got room to work. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. He might want another play. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Slithers into space. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. This time it's complete.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's the Spartans. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Quick strike complete. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Washington State will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Now adjusting. Lets it fly. That's caught. It's the Spartans. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to. It's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
Makes it past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Bobcats!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Freeman. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Now the play fake. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. The give out of the gun. Here's a little room there. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to ride this running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Defense looks like they're coming. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Spins away from the defender. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wazoo! We're on the sideline. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Motion from the back. He wants to throw. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his tight end. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Jackson gonna throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Bobcats will try to convert on 4th down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Jackson will throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Pryor. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Go, go.
To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's the Sparks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Takes the handoff. It's Burgess. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Throws it back. Oh, they're after him. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Jackson gonna throw it. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Bobcats. The extra point here would tie the game.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Really job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Takes a hit as he fires. Tight end getting vertical. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Washington State sends out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. 3rd and 3. The offense changing the play. Jackson will throw. Got the quick pass. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he'll line this one up from 53 yards out and try to bang it through. The field goal is no good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Burgess. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
The play-action fake. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready. Like 88. Ready, go.
Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I know that play broke down. That is one the offense, I think, would like to have back because you practice these type of scramble situations all week long. Quarterback this time flush to his left. These receivers have to break their routes off and work with the QB to try to give him a place to go with the football. And that time, just not able to give the QB anywhere to throw it.
Ready, go.
This quarterback part of their running game. Got enough for the 1st. There's a crease. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. And that one will give them the lead.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Quick release by the QB. Runs through a man, and he might have space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the catch. It's Freeman. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The keeper on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Washington State going quickly.
And how about that on 3rd and long? I think everybody in this place thinking pass, right? Drop back and play pass. Well, who has the quarterback? Like, a lot of times in these man-to-man, 3rd down and long situations, nobody has. And look at that. Runs the option to perfection, keeps the football, and gets the first down.
Good, solid tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Ready, go!
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical 3rd down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in coverage, but that's not a problem because I just know it's like backyard football again growing up as a kid. He just takes off. He's a better athlete than anybody you've got, and he gets the first down.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Texas State sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's now up to 70 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close.
Ready, go!
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Washington State. Fit it in the window. Offense in a bunch formation. Might be changing the route. Jackson gonna throw it. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
Punch it out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Connection to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Complete on the left to Smith. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Jackson will throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas State. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They'll move the tight end. Hand off to the lone back. turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He's racked up 92 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stumbled to the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Now on the option. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good.
Maybe some room here. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Jackson gonna throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Running to Green. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Red 54, red 54. Ready to go.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it, looking for a first. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. Making side adjustments here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20.
Booster, booster. Go, go.
Jackson will throw. Here Here's the pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And he couldn't save the down or the yardage after the intentional grounding call. It'll be 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up. But this one, 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. Has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got their score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll start this drive going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Got his man. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. He wants a big play here late. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Freeman. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Defense showing blitz here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Going for it all. And this is caught for a touchdown. Hold on. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and, David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Ready. Ready, go.
Jackson gonna throw it. He'll take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28.
Freeze. Square. Slide. Hydro. Go.
From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Gutsy play call. There are a lot of coaches out there that want to run the football, try to keep the clock going, or force your opponent to use more timeouts. They throw for it on 3rd down. They get the completion, and with that,
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.